Yo, yo, what is up? Your boy Rockstar Gaming here again with another tech video on DBZ Sparking Zero. Uh, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So, if you've seen any of my other videos that I've posted, I literally started doing this yesterday. But it's crazy because there's so much tech to this game because it's so open and fluid, but still like mechanically tight. Found a new tech that, again, is just for sure gonna be some crazy meta stuff. And I'm almost just like, every time I put the stop recording a video and I start training again, I find something else new. Um, this is gonna be crazy. I guarantee it. Okay, so for my intermediate level players, as you already probably know, in most cases you're in a fight. Boom, you see the dude over there. You're finding ways to get in, and you want to eventually get to a Z dash. Now, because that's become the way that people expect you to get in, it kind of it becomes predictable. It becomes predictable. Even if you mix it up, and there's really a lot of ways to mix it up, you still know that eventually they're probably going to do a Z dash, and eventually you will probably respond with the four different options to counter their Z dash. So, of course, I was scrolling for a second, saw a video. Actually, I'm gonna make sure to mention this dude because it was really helpful. His name is The Different Nerd. He's got some other tech that he's been posting about the game as well. Um, I just learned about how to properly Dragon Dash cancel. What is that, you say? Dragon Dash, as you already know, is L2 and then X. Am I saying that right? R2. I keep mixing them up. R2 and then X. And what you do is you start flying around like this. You can angle it all over. I have it on unlimited ki, so you will be losing ki gradually as you do this, but it's not a crazy deficit, especially compared to Z dash, which immediately uses one full bar after you start dashing. So to cancel, you just tap X in the middle of it. Now, I was aware that you could do this already because I was like, there's got to be a way to stop. But what I didn't know is that you can literally cancel into any animation. Like, it puts you at a neutral state, basically instantly. So by hitting X, I can do that. And if I'm already in the Dragon Dash, I can also cancel my motion with a normal dash in any direction, which is helpful. Like, if I'm trying to fake people out, I'll do this sometimes in matches where I like act like I'm coming towards them and then back up and do my ki charge, just to make them think I'm about to attack, to put them on the defense, but then actually go in and like get myself set up, and then I'll usually cue them by doing that to start charging themselves, in which I will then interrupt with a jump ki blast combo. And if you didn't see that from my video before, if you tap L1 while you're grounded, you will do a jump that lets you fall back to the ground. In the middle of the jump animation, if you tap triangle, you'll do a single press ki blast combo. Here's one press on the ground, here's one press in the air. And you can charge and then do the combo in the air if you do the jump. So that being said, super useful way to stop their ki charge momentum and to do a lot of good damage for them unexpectedly. If they catch it and read it though, they might deflect it, and you can get into a deflect war with your big blast, because it'll go back and forth, back and forth. Anyway, that being said, this new tech I just figured out is really crazy. So again, if you've seen other videos of mine, I briefly mentioned how to do a vanishing attack. Sometimes it's hard because getting the square and X input to be perfectly aligned isn't always the easiest thing, especially in the heat of battle. But a weird way you can actually trick the game into automatically doing it is to do what's called plinking. If anyone is a keyboard and mouse player from any other game, plinking is basically when you tap two buttons in succession very, very close to each other, but with one bleeding the other. So in this case, like, listen to this. I'm putting it right up to the mic. If you heard that, if you listen, I did two inputs. So listen. Oop, not that. So you can plink to do a vanishing attack. And to do a vanishing attack plink from neutral is you hit square and then X. I don't know if you can see that, but hopefully not. Hit square and then X, very, very quickly in succession, and that'll be another easy way to do a vanishing attack without like needing to worry about inputting the buttons properly. That being said, you can actually reverse plink when you're in the middle of a homing dash, or excuse me, dragon dash. So I'm dashing right now, dashing, dashing. Not that, but not that either. Okay, not going as easy as I'd like. Right there. What did I just do? I actually canceled my homing dash, or my dragon dash, with a vanishing attack. So let me try again. Bruh, this is going crazy about that. That's funny. Wow. Promise I'm gonna get this. Well, I'll get it again as I talk. Basically what happens is you... Oh, I think you have to do it without an... Oh, there it is. You have to do it without an analog stick input. There it is. So you have to release the analog stick. My bad. What's the application of this? So as you know, Z-dash is like the fastest, easiest way to get in and like start a combo on someone's back. But if I'm doing this, most people barely even use this, and if they do, they're probably just gonna go directly into pressing square to start a combo, which is like the easiest thing to do from there. And honestly, people, it's like, yeah, you know, easy combos, easy moves, easy application, so everyone uses it. But what people are not going to expect is that, because aside from this method, I don't think there's any other way to get to someone's back without Z-dashing. And at this point, if I'm already here, I'm most likely going to Z-dash if I'm any other normal player. But by doing this little tech, if you can do it well, if you're close enough, it'll go straight into a, if you know anything about vanishing attacks, close vanishing attacks, knockback, and then you can follow up with the knockback. So, boom, 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 all that, right? Now, if I do a medium range, a mid-range, then my vanishing attack is actually going to teleport me to them and do the first hit of a dash or a rush attack, excuse me. Which means I can straight up go from here into a full-out combo. Like, straight out of nowhere. And, like, no one expects that, because even though that's incredibly fast, there is a way your aura shines from a distance when someone starts a Z-dash that makes it easier to perceive. Like, I can tell when someone's Z-dashing versus just charging versus, like, dragon dashing, right? So doing this and then going into a whole combo is going to really, really throw people off, and I think that's going to be like another step of the meta, just like all the crazy ways you can get in, like how complex this game really is. In order to not ramble, I'm going to stop this video here, but expect more because the tech is endless and this game's amazing. Anyway, Rockstar Gaming signing out. Thank you guys for getting this far, and if you like what you're hearing, like and subscribe. Thanks guys, have a good one.